He just sent a serious message, and the league is on watch as the San Diego Padres start getting hot. This has fans beyond excited, and we'll talk about all of that in just a second. Before anything, hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Happy to be back as always, and super excited to share with you what I have today. Before we do that, though, two things. Stick around to the end of the video because we do have some post-game fan reactions where I get you guys, the fans, involved. Make sure you post on Twitter, post on the subreddit. Maybe you will be featured on the channel. And of course, please subscribe. We are growing so nicely, and I love seeing you guys, and I love interacting with you guys. So please subscribe, and we can do more of that. Anyways, let's just jump into our first, I guess, today's lineup. I forgot what I called it for a second. But the two things I want to talk about today, most importantly, is Kolek's roller coaster of a day, because it was absolutely insane. And I'm officially saying it, the Padres offense is back. So, full transparency, I did work today, so I did miss the first 5 or 6 innings, but I pieced together everything, and I think I have a structured narrative of what happened. So, I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. Quick recap, though. I did see this on Reddit, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. But Arraez broke his 0 for 14 skid with 3 hits today. Nando gets 2 hits, including a homer. Merrill gets 2 hits, including a homer. Xander has a 3-hit night. Cronenworth has 2 hits. Kolek bounces back from a nightmare first inning and pitches into the 6th. Bullpen was excellent. Padres win. Tonight was a good night. I literally could not have recapped that any better. But like I said, let's talk about Kolek real quick. As we saw in the first inning, you can see on top right there, 6 runs. I remember I was watching it from my phone, and I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? And I guess I was wrong because we won, which was insane. But 5 innings pitched, or 5.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 Ks, 2 walks. And obviously on paper, today looked awful for Stephen Kolek. But genuinely, it was actually a good day. I know it doesn't look that way, but genuinely, it was a good day. Has allowed 4 runs in the first, and I'm not sure how much is his fault. The Marlins have 6 ground balls for only 1 out. Whole bunch of seeing eye singles and a fielder's choice, plus a very, very close play at third that may have been challenge worthy. But yeah, I don't have the Marlins stats or the highlights, obviously. But if you look at their first inning hits, most of them were just infield ground balls. But they found the holes. They found every single hole humanly possible. And of course, it's just unlucky. It's unlucky. And it's it's just frustrating, I guess I would say. If I was Stephen Kolek, I would be frustrated. But the Padres trailed 6-0 after a half inning and rallied to tie the game in the 4th. They've taken advantage of 4 errors from Marlins second baseman Ronnie Simon. First of all, I don't know if I should say shout out Ronnie Simon, but there was footage of him crying after committing all those errors, and everyone was clowning on him, but then they saw that and they realized that we're all human beings and we all mess things up. So, I mean, Manny Machado the other day had 3 errors in 1 game. So, I felt bad. You know what I mean? I felt bad. But back to Kolek, though. United after done at 5 and 3rd. He had a standing ovation. And it's the first time, like they said on here, first time for me, too, I've ever seen a pitcher get a standing ovation for 6 runs. First of all, yeah, honestly, well earned. But, the mindset Kolek has to have to just bounce back from such an awful first inning. I mean, Vasquez yesterday with 3 earned runs in the first inning, but Kolek, the mindset he had to just bounce back and shut them down. I mean, let's look at the box score again real quick, but listen, 6 runs, and then the rest of the game, bullpen included, just shut them down. That is how you bounce back. Kolek sending a serious message right now, and especially from our number 5 guy. That is amazing. That is genuinely amazing. Stephen Kolek is the first pitcher in MLB since 1999 to get a win after giving up 6 runs. This is the 4th time in Padres history they've gotten a win after being down 6 in the first inning. A big win comeback for the Friars. Yes, Stephen Kolek. Another one record for him. Stephen Kolek is the first Padres pitcher to allow 6 earned runs and win in the same game since Kevin Correa did so in 2010. Correa? I don't even know who that is. Maybe I'm a fake fan, but it's 2010. I was 10 back then. But, when Stephen Kolek makes history, we're going to talk about it. I mean, I still like can't wrap my head around it. Now, man, that's genuinely like one of like the biggest comeback stories I can think of. Like this is Rocky level comeback, in a way. I mean, obviously it's completely different, but like still the way we eat. Not even just like Stephen Kolek making a comeback, but the Padres offense itself, and maybe that makes us go into our second point. But the Padres offense themselves making that huge comeback, and a lot of just great hits, great at bats. I mean, like we saw Tatis with his. Actually, I'll show you this real quick before I get into that. Tatis Jr. had his first multi-hit game since the 21-0 game versus the Rockies. That was forever ago, it feels like. But yeah, I wanted to show you that. But then we can deep dive into the offense real quick. I mean, Arraez was hitting. Tatis was hitting. Machado with one hit, but that's still a hit and it's still a run. Merrill a home run. And I mean, Gavin Sheets with a stinker. But that's fine because the rest of the offense, even Xander Bogaerts and Cronenworth are hot today. I mean, it's like what I love to see. And this is something that we had last year. This felt like a second half last year game. Because we were down 6-0 and literally no one on this team gave up. Literally no one on this team was like, yeah, 6-0, we're done. And I mean, seeing this offense to score 8 unanswered runs and compare that to the offense like a week or so ago when we couldn't even score a run. This is why I'm saying the offense is back. Not just Kolek sending a serious message to the league, but the Padres offense in itself is sending serious messages to the entirety of the league. Do not let us get hot. Because once we get hot, we've seen what it's like. We saw at the beginning of the year. We were the number one team in the year. Or the number one team at the beginning of the year. We cooled down. But now, like, if you get us hot, like, what stops us? Genuinely. I mean, let us get a left fielder. Let us get another catcher. The league is done. Genuinely. I don't care how good the Dodgers are. I don't care how good the Yankees are. No one has the vibes that we do. Genuinely. No one does. So, I want to show you this last thing real quick. This is the win probability from today. Almost 100% in the first inning, and it goes, whee! Being a Marlins fan must be tough right now. And I mean, I guess always in their history has been pretty tough besides like 2002 was it or 2001 they were in the World Series, whatever, right? My point being that like that's a tough game to watch if you're a Marlins fan. We absolutely, I don't want to say we bask in your misery, but we're pretty happy right now. We're pretty happy right now. But again, just absolute shout out to Stephen Kolek. Man is amazing. And just the Padres offense in general. But let's just get into our Friar Fateful feed, our post-game reactions. I know I included Ryan Cohen a lot, but I love Ryan Cohen. He's always so positive. Incredible job by Kolek to give that much length after a brutal and unlucky first inning. Did the ultimate job of number 5 starter and kept the team in the game. Stoked for him. Yes, absolutely. I cannot clarify enough, emphasize, I guess is a better word, how much dog Stephen Kolek had in him today. Like, I don't think anyone expected this. Like, this much of a comeback from a guy. And it's just incredible. It's genuinely incredible. We'll go to the bottom left. Shildt to Kolek after giving up 6. Time to sink or swim, buddy. Kolek proceeds to do his best Michael Phelps impression. Way to go, boys. Yeah. Genuinely amazing. And I had to hit you with a classic meme gif. They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. Yeah. You almost had us. Then you forgot you're playing with the Padres. You're facing the Padres, the highest VAR in the league. Vibes above replacement. What a great win today. Let's go for the sweep tomorrow. And let's, let me know how you guys felt about today. Do you guys feel good about Kolek? Are you feeling a little like iffy that he gave up 6 runs, or you think it's just like a fluke? I mean, for example, I guess I could show you this actually. I don't know why I skipped it. But the game logs from Kolek. I mean, he's looked okay this month, but today was like the epitome of bad, but also the epitome of what Kolek could be. I mean, we saw Colorado, we saw Pittsburgh, but today might have been his best performance based off the fact of the comeback. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll show you guys the stats. I showed you guys the box score. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about Kolek, and tell me how you feel about the offense. Is the offense back? Do you think we still got some work to do? I know we got some holes we got to fill in the lineup, but I like where we are right now. Do you guys? Let me know. And of course, please subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. It just makes me feel better. It makes me feel happy. And I want to keep making these great videos for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, go Padres. Thank you now. Goodbye.